we go. That's it. Thank you for watching. Well, thanks for coming with me again, Tito and Cam. Our new guest today is, I can point, Caltonium right here. No, it's not the name. I'm trying to point at you. And then there we have, further ahead, we have Derek. Thanks for the shoutouts in chat, Tito. Today we're gonna talk about horror stories, of course, as promised. So let's. I wish that I was the fucking leader of this chat. I would have booted you right here, right now. Thanks, Tito, for the host. Okay. So, and thank you, Cam, for the host as well. Fuck that. Okay, so who's gonna start off the story time? And thank you, Derek, for hosting. Explanation? What more do I have to explain? It's horror story time. No. Okay. Can we move around? I can drag. No, it doesn't let me drag anything as well. Let's see. Okay, that didn't work. I fucking. Don't worry about it. Be in the middle. I don't care. I couldn't care less. Malcolm in the middle. So don't do that, Cal. What do you mean, in like horror games or in? Yeah. Derek? 7? And... I think I'm 5 or 6. It depends. And when it comes to horror games, I'm a fucking pussy. Everybody knows that. When it comes to horror movies, I get bored. When it comes to real situations, I don't give a fuck. I'm the dumbass that dies first because I will follow the sound that I see, and later on that. Movies are so boring, dude. Every time I'm trying to watch a horror movie for the scares, I don't get scared. When I want into a horror game situation, then it's much easier to get scared because you're the one that makes the moves and not some idiot that says, "Oh, I hear a sound, let's split up." And then you're like, dude, why would you do that? So, okay. Who wants to start off? We you can choose if you. I have a little like a really short real life situation that I still okay. Um, I was just it was like 12 a.m. so pretty the it's mid it's just midnight so nothing too real about it. I was just getting a drink, was standing in the kitchen, and I see something in my left eye corner. See something red running past me. I'm like, what the fuck? So that's why I say I'm the dumbass that will die first, because I was like, okay, it walked. No, I saw it running into my living room. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is there? So I walked into my living room, saw nobody. Later that night, when I was laying in my bed, I have a chair right next to my bed, and I woke up and saw some kid sitting in my chair, just sitting there doing nothing, and in red. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm way too tired for your bullshit." No, I was way too tired for this shit, so I turned around and was like, "Fuck you." So that's it. I still can't explain why it was there. It was like, what the fuck? I didn't play fair or anything at the time, so no, it didn't look like Alma, but I was maybe because she had a red dress, people might associate it with Alma. Bro, that's a Tito moment. Luna, I think everybody knows what a Tito moment is at this point. The demon will dude. The demon will touch your foot, man, and not. And okay, we can confirm Cam is a dog. Luna, I will do a like a charity stream calling it Tito moment to spread awareness. Okay, okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Let's go. Somebody came in my door and was like, "Give my money, bitch." What did it take? Um, that shit's that shit's fucked, man. Tito. Tito, remove your mask. People can't hear you that well. Oh, okay. Ask Luna. Ask Luna. He's the one that said he couldn't hear you that well. What's up, Aboob? Everyone else is really yeah, because Cam was just done with his story. Keltonium, Derek, you have a story to share with us? Maybe something you read, maybe you experienced, maybe. Jesus. What the fuck? Give him. Change your audio in OBS. How much louder do you want? Yeah, I'm looking at that now. They are hella quiet. What the fuck, dude? Like the movie? By he plays Dead by Daylight. How the fuck? Oh, he. I know what the issue. Okay. No, Cal is for me in the middle. Bitches. I don't see desktop audio, so that's... I don't get it why it doesn't show. Headphones. Okay, and now. Oh, hey.
Hey.
How about now, Boop?
Things are jumping up at least.
Yeah, things are definitely jumping
Or
up.
at least capping out.
There we go. Fucking hell.
Good job, Gray. Yay, Gray.
Yay, Gray.
I don't know what the fuck. Since fucking Beast went behind my fucking PC, dude. That little shit fucking changed my Discord.
Do you want me to eat him?
Jesus Christ.
I can't take Tito seriously.
Yeah.
I can't either.
So don't worry about that.
So
And it looks like him.
It's not fucked anymore. Thank you, Nabu. That gives me
Maybe you in like
hope.
15 years and
It
you're
was like
not really
common
doing
if you
good.
died.
you can't see my face, but I'm doing like
Common
the
if you died.
So growing up, we used to get into all sorts of shenanigans, right? And there was this place called Split Rock.
Fuck, I'm gonna fucking stab a bitch.
To whatever you changed it to.
Now it works? Talk.
Hello.
Speak.
Hello.
Yeah.
Bark.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. And then if we need to be turned down, just turn down the...
That slider right there.
The slider,
I know
yeah.
the slider, but I turned you all the way up to 200, so I don't know what
Yeah.
the issue was.
We may not need to be at 200 now.
No, I already changed that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, solid. So, Split Rock sounds cursed enough as it is.
Yeah, so Split Rock Quarry. So apparently the whole quarry like caved in, killed some people, and so apparently it's haunted, right? So we go there in the middle of the night, and we got flashlights and shit. And we get to the quarry, we start going in deep, and you see like markings on the wall, like demonic symbols and shit. And I'm looking at my buddies, I'm like, do not read anything off the fucking walls, please. So we're going in deep, and it gets to the point where it's too deep, you can't go in any further because it's blocked off. So we leave, and the minute we come back outside, all of a sudden there's people on top of the quarry with a fire. Like they're having a fire or some shit. Not only that, there was an 8-year-old kid with a gun. And
What?
I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here because
This is cursed.
What are you doing
Yeah, I
in
was like-
Texas?
I was like, no, they were not there before. We gotta get out of here. Like, let's bounce. So we freaking left. I was terrified. I was like, I'm not gonna die today. No, sir. But yeah, so that's why I say like, you know, my courage level is teetering around like an 8, you know?
Mhm.
I'd
It would be a 9 if you fought that kid with a gun, though. That's the only way you can get a 9.
No, he'll be a solid 11.
What are you talking about? I'd be a solid 6 feet under the ground.
Is the
Pretty much
story the
normal.
reason why? This is normal face. Nothing changed.
Yeah, it's really just makeup for his streams that he puts on. He didn't have time today.
If
Yeah.
Tito went there with the mask, he would scare the
Yeah,
kid.
time to shave
Then he
you.
would.
Nah, he was shot.
Yeah, that kid would have shot you.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He would have been shot. Point
He's
blank.
like, pat, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I think I might add that to my new list. Here's is Tito doing a high pitched voice.
I mean, I have this.
Oh.
Whoop, I hear an echo.
I heard it multiple times
Yeah.
already.
The fuck?
What do you
I
have?
know-
Oh, it might be me.
Dying of anticipation.
You are dying.
We're all dying.
Showing us, Kyle.
Is that a bunny rabbit? Yes, it is, Luna. No echo.
Hey Google, the gray.
What are you looking at, you wanker?
My own command.
I also have Tito.
That's the best one though.
Yeah, Tito's is the best one. Hold
Do it.
on. Wait. Hey Google, Tuxedo Tito.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Guess what? I'm gonna do it manually now.
There.
I'm gonna make plans then, Tito you. Have fun on your own.
Ouch.
That's
It's 100% accurate though.
that's so scary though. When Tito makes plans and he leaves you, that's so scary.
That is scary.
Wait, Luna's flabbergasted. Big oof. I know, Abu.
When in doubt, Tito it out.
Yeah, there
When
you
you
go.
hate Tito will
So-
masturbate.
Luna, Haboob, what about you guys? Have you guys experienced anything scary in your life that you'd like to share with the crew?
I remember as a kid we had to watch the remake wasn't there yet. It was high school, and we had to watch it. And after, get your fucking face out of the website. We had to watch.
You can't see me, but I'm smiling.
You all are always smiling at that man.
If in doubt, Tito is out. Nice. No, we had to watch it, the old movie, and then after that you had to watch. You had to watch. No, not watch. You had to walk through the forest at night. So that was.
Wait, this is part of your school?
Yeah, that was a part of my school.
Sounds like
Wait,
Slender.
what part of the curriculum is this?
No. It's not that you had to survive the forest to live. It's not the.
Oh,
Hunger
so it was just like
It's not the
other
Hunger-
kids did this?
Bitch, it's not the Hunger Games. Calm the fuck down.
I'm just saying, you made it sound like your school was like, you're watching
Right.
it today, and now you're going afterwards.
No.
Like,
It was we had camp and we had to go from the movie. Then you go into the forest.
Oh.
My group was the fucking first that had to go through the forest. I didn't.
Nice.
I didn't find it that scary. At some point, there was some dude was taken away, and we had to do some sort of puzzle to free him, and I didn't care because I didn't know the guy. So I was like, "Leave him be, fuck that dude."
so much for that, you go after everything and this kind of thing. You're like, oh, I'm not fucking with that.
No.
Luna, tell us about this teddy bear.
Oh, one time I woke up in the middle of the night, and a massive teddy I had in my room when I was younger I thought it had moved.
Ooh.
There was a part of my college that was abandoned.
my college is actually like super haunted.
Did you
apparently.
What?
Story.
yeah.
Story.
Wait, story time.
Wait, I mean, I haven't experienced much, but you can look it up. Winthrop University, it used to have a bunch of bad shit. They had slaves and everything there, and well, for South Carolina,
Back in the day.
Yeah.
In the day. Calm the fuck down.
South Carolina, not that long ago, probably. But they also had like stockades
1800s.
where they'd like put
Stop.
people in, and yeah.
Dude,
What the fuck?
I
Yeah.
can't. Cam, I can't take you seriously. I'm just staring at Tito picking.
But
why did I hear stock 8? And I was like, how do you stock that?
we stockpiled them. Yeah.
Stock
Yeah, but the thing where you put your head in and like your hands hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had stuff like that
You can.
they still have them and stuff.
Stonks.
What is it? I'm trying to remember some of the stories. There's like at least 15 different ghosts in the school. One of them is some lady who got pregnant back in the day and was waiting for like her boyfriend to come back to tell him about it, and then she ended up getting hit by a train or something. And
Holy
the
fuck.
train tracks are right next to the school, so yeah. She either I'm pretty sure she killed herself. Though,
Wow,
was the
okay.
thing. So
Well then,
because you're
that just took a turn. She was
I'm sure I
pregnant,
missed.
waiting for her boyfriend, hit by a train.
I'm pretty
Where
sure I
did
missed like
This story
The
was
B
so
section,
linear,
yeah.
and then it just took a turn.
yeah. Again, I didn't pay that much attention to it. I think he just ended up not showing up, and she took it as like he's not going to like love me or something, and she killed herself. So
I think we broke Gray already.
Why do the way you said it? It was like she was pregnant. She was waiting for her boyfriend, and I see like
Train.
I like trains.
I like trains. Yeah.
That's what I saw. I was like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
It just reminds me of Bo Burnham. I saw a woman get hit by a train. She didn't see it in the pouring rain. She didn't hear me say, "Look out for the
You
train,"
didn't say anything.
because I didn't say anything.
That show.
well.
Oh no, she has her AirPods in. She can't hear anything.
Oh no!
AirPods
For
and
1800 AirPods.
Nah, I got Skull Candy. They're the good ones. They're the good ones.
I got Bose.
Do you
Bose
guys
is good.
know Bose is trash?
You're trash.
Yeah, I know. Do you guys know what sleep paralysis is?
Hell
Yeah,
That you
all too well.
You wake up and you can't move, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
basically.
I had that once.
So, have you ever seen anything while you're in sleep paralysis?
No, I was
Yes.
watching the A-Team and
That
then
thing.
You saw the bunny?
Yeah, stares at me in my
Thanks,
sleep.
Luna, for the 100 biddies.
Biddy!
If I
So hopefully
on
your
an
bunny
adventure-
is-
No, wait.
Wow,
before
that's
you,
rude, Luna.
what Luna said. If I was on an adventure, I would purposely abandon Tito.
Yeah, fuck Tito.
Hashtag abandon Tito. That's the title of the podcast. Let's go.
Wait, so
Okay, so
other
sleep
than the bunny, have you
paralysis.
seen anything scary with
No,
sleep
no.
paralysis?
I was watching the A-Team and I couldn't get up.
Not really.
You were watching the movie 18 or
No. The series.
oh okay.
Good.
Classic.
I mean,
classic.
I would honestly be fine if I had to have a sleep paralysis demon. I would want it to be Mr. T.
No, I wasn't. No. I wasn't watching. Dude, I wasn't watching the A-Team. I remember. I was watching the Hulk. I was watching the Hulk series from the 80s.
Oh yeah,
That
the
shit-
Luke
that-
Ferrigno.
Aww.
That's a good one.
Well, Luna,
Psych.
welcome to the Greybeards, and thank you, Tito, for the gifted sub.
The
Get the
graveyards.
subs.
I have a red
Is this
beard, but
Skyrim reference or
Where'd you go,
might be-
Cal?
what?
Okay, I guess he just fucking hates us.
He just
He abandoned us.
Nah, I had to do something real quick. Sorry.
He
the
had,
bunny's out.
he had to wait.
Oh god, there it is. I was like, oh shit, run!
Okay, sleep paralysis. Did you see something scary then, Tito?
Absolutely, I have.
Okay, tell us. Bitch.
Wow. And this happened recently too. So I was
Recently?
freaking
He didn't tell
sleep
me.
paralysis. Yeah, because every day I just wake up. Girl, let me tell you about my sleep paralysis last night. Woo, was it a doozy? I'm telling you.
It was better than last one.
It's fun.
I'll tell you.
Tito in that mess.
Thanks
No, no,
for
you know.
another 100 biddies.
It is my sleep paralysis.
Tino,
demon.
in
Just kidding.
in that mask is your sleep paralysis demon. Damn.
But no. So obviously, sleep paralysis, it's a state where you're awake, but you're not completely awake. So your body is
Your
not
body
awake,
isn't
your
awake.
function's not awake, but your mind is awake, right?
Yeah.
So they say it's a state, whatever, but I've seen like this fucking thing just standing at the edge of the bed
It's
by
not
my
a f-
feet.
It's not a face, Mom.
Yeah, you're right. But it was just there, and I felt like, so I couldn't move.
And he was
Well, I
standing
could
on
feel
your
like-
chest.
It like had its hand like reached out like that, and it was my chest was like rising, but my body wouldn't move, and I was freaking the fuck out,
Yeah,
and I like screamed, and I
Man
woke
saw a
up.
Dementor.
Expelliarmus.
But like I don't know, they say it's just the mind's awake, your body's not. But you see shit, right?
Actually,
maybe because I'm just
There
out of-
is a story of that. It was actually when I was staying over your house, Tito.
What? Oh yeah, my house is haunted.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
I woke
Definitely,
up like
definitely.
3:00 in the morning, the witching hour.
And his cats were fighting. That's all.
No, I just stare off into like where his window is, and I see. I think it was his chair. It was just like what? I was like,
I know, Maddie.
and the next thing you know, I was just knocked out, and it was morning. Sun was shining through. I was like,
Damn, something's about to get you, dude.
yeah. Then you texted me. You still sleeping?
So, fun fact is, I always wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning here, always, without fail. Doesn't matter, drunk, sober. I could take like some freaking, what do you call that thing? The melatonin.
NyQuil.
Sure, NyQuil.
We'll just call it NyQuil. That's what it is.
That's him.
Basically.
Without fail, I wake up between the hours of 3 and 4, and I'm always worried that one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna see something.
It's it. I thought I was the only one because
Hey, Maddie.
when I visited you, I
Howdy, Maddie.
woke up every single day at 3 a.m. But I thought it was your cats fighting because shortly after that when they were fighting or something.
Oh, they always fight, little fucks.
Yeah, so I didn't think of it, but now you say that you wake up every night at 3 a.m. That shit, your apartment sucks, dude.
It might be somebody died in this building. I don't know what apartment, so they won't tell anybody.
I'm not visiting this year, man. I'm not.
Bitch, you was here for like a week and a half and you didn't die. You're fine.
Not yet.
You better come, Greg.
Just don't talk to it.
Then
When
Cam's
it's
gonna come up,
Don't talk
and
to
we're
me.
gonna have a
He's like,
party.
how you doing?
Yeah.
Fine, man. I'm trying to sleep.
Hey,
Who
man,
the fuck
chill,
that?
man.
You want to watch The Office?
Fuck's sake.
I can turn it off.
Fucking old.
Derek just ran off.
What the fuck
He just
is
said,
he
for fuck's sake, and just threw his headset
That's
down.
my nipple. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, he wants
It's
some
milk
of
time.
that- yeah,
It's meltdown.
he wants some of that milk.
You all good there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Uh,
Close my window. Fucking old people smoking is making my room smell like cigarettes. And I don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say
no,
old
that-
people are just staring at you.
Yeah,
That would be
Old people-
that means through my fucking window on the road.
Old people are just getting it on.
Oh my god!
I have actually seen that happen before.
Oh!
Well, that's a horror story. Can you please share?
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
pretty
it's
sure
a
that's
funny-
against TOS, man. Don't do it.
What?
No, it's
What-
not
what was
that
it?
bad. So
Old
basically,
people
I was
getting
in
it on.
5th grade, right? We had
Okay.
Don't worry.
This is a great setup. I love it.
Before you start, I don't know what age you are. I don't know what age you are in when you're in 5th grade because that's not how it works in Holland. So
basically, like probably 10 or something.
okay.
So
And welcome Manny to the Greybeards. Thanks for the gifted sub, Tito.
yeah, you're fucking lit. Okay.
Okay, go
in 5th
ahead.
grade- I was in 5th grade, and we had this school trip to New York City, right? So we're all going on to New York City, and then there's this bridge, like fucking just sitting there, and there's fucking old people underneath it. They're homeless, and then our bus pulls right up because there's a red light. It pulls right up next to it, so all the windows can see where the fucking old people are. And this fucking.
And if you look to the left, there are old people fucking.
You're not wrong. They were in a fucking cardboard box, and the box was moving, and their fucking naked legs were popping out, and they're fucking each
Oh
other.
my god.
And then, like, the chaperones there were just like, "Oh my god, everyone close their windows or whatever." And then
No.
You
somebody
can't tell a
popped
group
out,
of 5th graders to do
and
that.
somebody opened the window and said, "Bro, are you using a condom or not?"
In 5th grade? Jesus
Yes.
Christ. How are they raising you kids these days?
Bro, my area.
For protection, to use protection.
Right.
Clearly.
My area was bad. I'm pretty sure they can track this. Yeah, I got scarred for life. I look at old people differently now.
We can see that.
I would too, bro. I'd be like, whoa!
Yeah.
Every time it looks at old people, they will fuck.
No.
Definitely going to smash.
They fuck.
When I fuck you, fuck we fuck, I'll put my fuck up on your list.
So back to things we're scared about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting really off.
Yeah, so
Any-
basically,
Can you stop?
bro, wild. Basically,
Well, Derek.
one of my fears is mannequins.
Oh, I thought
Mannequin?
I thought we were
Yes.
getting back at old people, but
So
okay.
why mannequins?
I don't know. I think I played like one of these games.
Condemned?
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah,
game.
it was good.
Condemned
Alright.
has a
Like-
moment.
It was like Condemned or fucking Nightmare House, something like that. I don't know.
Nightmare House.
House of the Dead.
It was a while ago.
Nightmare
Never heard of
House.
Nightmare
Nightmare
House.
House.
These
The mod.
mannequins.
The Half-Life 2 mod.
Yeah.
That had a mannequin moment.
So, whatever the fuck it did to me, it fucked me up. So now, like, no matter what I do, if I'm in a store, I look at a mannequin, I fucking stare at it for like 5 minutes to make sure
I
that
was gonna say,
And then he
all your
turns.
shopping trips are so different now.
And then he turns
Yeah.
around and the mannequin moved.
There's a mannequin. There's a mannequin in the mall by me. I'm just gonna do the pose for you. It's literally, it is the mannequin. You know how they usually just stand like this?
God, you're
Yeah.
thick.
This one is like this.
That's a JoJo pose mannequin. God
That
damn.
is a JoJo pose.
If I see it again, I'll just take a picture and send it to you guys.
God.
It could
So-
be better that you're in the middle for doing that.
So, Derek, do you think that's considered a irrational fear?
What?
An irrational fear.
The fuck does that?
Get that mask off, dude.
So, an irrational fear is just kind of like something that you're afraid of, which normally just isn't scary.
Yeah.
Like cats.
I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. You know,
He just said it.
there's like a term. What is that?
There probably is. I said irrational fear, but it might be like an
Irrational.
actual term.
There's an actual word for it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
I'm not sure.
are there any people out here? So you're afraid of mannequins? Cam, Cal, Tito. Are there things
Hey,
you're?
fucking old people are actually.
Looking at him! Oh no! Oh god. Okay, so we know if anything.
I'm afraid of spiders. You have arachnophobia, then, Luna.
Shit.
Yeah, arachnophobia for Luna.
A
I'm
bud- a
afraid of
buddy-
heights.
You're afraid of
Sorry about
heights,
that.
really?
But here's why it's a weird fear, right? Because I can fly airplanes and be fine. I can ride roller coasters and be fine. It's when
When
I
you're
guess
freestanding.
when I'm freestanding, or if somebody is freestanding, I get sick to my stomach. So like if Amanda or one of you guys are just standing like on a balcony, I get fucking sick.
Bruh.
At least now we know.
I thought you were going with because like I kind of have a fear of heights, but I'm not afraid of like
You have a fear of falling.
I have a fear of injury. If it's a height that I'm going to die, whatever. Who cares? But if I'm gonna break a bone, that's a problem. I don't want to go through the pain. I just want it to be
Jesus.
done with.
Cam will be like, die or nothing. That's it. There's
Yeah,
no in
there is
between.
no in between for me, guys. I'm either alive and fine or I'm dead.
If you
That's all I want.
if you want to run me over, kill me instantly. I
Yes,
don't want to break any
please.
bones, man. Run me over.
If I'm gonna be waiting for my husband while I'm pregnant, get hit by a train and die. Please.
You try to do a Tarzan swing into a tree? Watch out for that tree. That's George of the Jungle, bud.
I was about to
Oh, snap.
So you're afraid of heights. Tio is afraid of heights. You're afraid of mannequins. You, Cal.
Bees.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
Yeah, we went over. He's afraid of bees, and I said I'm
I
afraid
hate
of
them.
women who are
Hate
bees.
them.
Why bees? I would.
Are
say-
you allergic to bees? Is a first
No.
good question. Okay, so where's the? Did you watch the bee movie?
No.
Okay, we're getting down to something now.
Candyman.
That movie is
Oh,
fucking
Candyman.
brutal.
He
Yeah.
watched the bee movie now.
Oh,
he's
I
scarred for
love
life.
Candyman.
So
Take me
what's
to the
the
candy
reason you
shop.
don't like bees?
I just don't like them.
Have you ever been stung?
No.
He just doesn't
Not that I know
like
of,
color
at least.
Yellow and black.
Interesting.
I would be more scared of
Black and
wasps
yellow,
than
black and yellow,
bees.
black
I don't get it. Bees are leave you alone. Wasps are assholes.
I've only been
Sorry,
stung by
sorry.
a bee, not a wasp, so far.
Black
also
jackets
been
are
stung by a bee.
fucking Painful as shit.
Ooh. Yeah, I bet.
Ooh,
Pinky
Jesus.
finger.
Did you land on your pinky finger? Like that took the blunt of the force? I feel like that's not a. You
I'm
do
trying
the
to
full arm.
I'm trying to save myself.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
can't
did.
imagine
Ooh,
that shattered pinky.
that shit hurts.
I've never broken a bone.
So
I
you're afraid
wouldn't
of
say that.
bees. I don't know what to say. What I'm scared of, to be honest.
You're scared of your brother bees.
No, he's more scared. His friends are scared of me.
Well,
I
that's
would
his
be
friends.
What?
But what is the big baddie scared of? Who's the one that?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid to get stabbed or shit.
You were living your best life, Luna. Hey, you gotta be afraid of something, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything, but
He's afraid of
If you were put into a room with
I'm afraid.
anything.
I'm afraid of social interactions. No. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's always something to get used to when I'm with people that I don't know, but I will talk easily, so I really don't know what I'm scared of.
Penis.
Yeah, if that swings in my face, I will be scared, of course.
Right, there we go.
If I saw Tito, then I'd be scared. Rude. Rude.
I'm scared of leaning over. That's why I squat.
I'm scared of hurting my back.
Okay.
So
Have you guys ever seen a ghost?
I thought I already. Yeah, one with the sheets over its head and then running through my room. Yeah, I saw that.
Nope, not that kind of ghost.
Yeah, that's very different here in South.
Yeah.
I thought I already confirmed that I saw a ghost.
Pretty sure I saw a spirit, but not a ghost.
What's the difference between a
What's the
ghost and a
difference?
spirit?
You mean
So
you
like-
mean like
so like an
Spirit the
orb.
horse?
Like an orb.
Oh, okay.
An orb of light.
So were you
he
taking
found-
pictures?
He found
or
a Chaos Emerald.
did it just appear?
It was like, I had my phone, so it's okay. Story time. Yes. Okay.
Bless.
So-
Fun.
It was like 3 a.m. or something like that, 3:30. I'm at my cousin's house, and their house is fucking haunted. So we're upstairs, and we hear shit downstairs, like in the kitchen. So we hear shit like falling over and stuff. So it's pitch black, and like the power's out or something. So we use our phone as a fucking light,
Mhm.
and then we go around into the kitchen and shit, and we see like an orb of light on the phone, just like floating around the camera, just in a circular motion, just like that. And then we hear something upstairs again because we're both downstairs. It's like going up the stairs. We go up the stairs with it, and then we turn around because it's like a half wall, and then there's stairs. On the half wall, it's like a fucking bloody handprint going down. And
What?
We fucking tripped out. I'm not even lying.
Oh my god.
Don't-
I want,
So-
I want the
I want-
drugs you had, bro.
It was
I
wild.
want the drugs and visit the house. I'm interested.
Facts. I love stuff like that.
So yeah, the next morning it was gone, which is even weirder.
I was gonna say, yeah.
We fell asleep, and then we wake up the next morning, and it's just nothing's there.
Y'all slept in the house, I'd have been like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Exactly.
Luna says my dog barks towards walls. Sometimes you think he can see things we can.
You definitely can, Luna.
Yeah,
That's their ability.
My cat looks
there
at
are-
the corner of the wall all the time like this.
like who? Like what? We can't
Your
see
mask
that.
makes you look fucking hot
Yeah.
and shit.
My cat looks like this all the time, just in the fucking corner, the same corner all the time too.
Also with the mask.
Yes.
The mask has powers.
There are a lot of stories out there that people think that their animals are acting weird because they can see things we can't.
Right.
They've never done anything that's like too crazy though, so if there is something here, I don't believe that it's malicious.
It's not a mask. It's his face.
It's my face.
I'm sorry. I remember everything. I went to a concentration camp back in the day when I was like 8 years old or something, and I heard we were at it was like a destroyer camp. They have certain camps. They have war camps and where Jews got killed instantly. So we went to the place where they were in a cell and then put into the oven after they got shot. And I heard somebody scream, so I went outside and trying to look, but there was nobody there. So
I'm scared.
I flipped out because I was like, I heard a scream. So I went to my dad. I will ask him if he heard a scream. He was like, no. What are you talking about? I want to leave so fast. I wasn't like, I'm not fucking around with this shit. I don't know what it is. I heard a bitch
Yeah.
scream. I don't care. We keep on getting birthday cards to this address. The name on the letter is for someone who doesn't live here anymore, and there's isn't a return address, and we just think this person doesn't know that the person doesn't live here anymore. Dude, we have
Is
to.
there money in the card?
Dude, don't worry about that. Just throw it in.
It's not a good birthday card if they don't.
Throw it in the trash. What the fuck do you care?
Well, check if there's money in it first.
Yeah.
Duh.
Good one.
You know, see what the message says too. You know, if it's like my dearest Matilda and it's like 1892, you might have a problem.
Because that money's no good here.
Yeah.
It's like copper coins. So, do we have more stories or experiences in games or stories you've read like creepypastas and not?
I love creepypastas, but I have
I
a
used to
story.
go through creepypasta all the time.
Number 15.
You have a story, Tito?
Yeah.
Okay, Tito, go ahead.
So this is back in that Bronx apartment that I told you where we were robbed.
Oh, here we go.
So you know, I already told you guys like the layout of how the bedroom was, where my mom slept. So as a kid, you know, I would wake up in the middle of the night, and if I couldn't sleep, I would just go to my mom's bed, right? Nothing like every kid does that. So one night, I was
How
going.
old are you?
If I had to guess, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6.
27.
27. Yeah. So from the bedroom to the to my mother's to the living room rather is like a long hallway, right? And then it's the living room, and then it's another long hallway to exit the apartment.
Ooh.
So as I'm walking down the long hallway to the living room, I can see down to the other hallway, and there's like a tall silhouette of a man,
I wasn't
and he's
there.
got like a pointy hat, and
Oh boy.
he's like super tall, and then he's got like a dog thing with him, right? Both of them are just kind of they're facing the wall at the hallway, and they keep like walking into it, just to go like doom and then stepping back, then doom and stepping back. But both of their heads,
I think they're just drunk or just.
but both
just
of their
pissed.
heads are cocked over to the other hallway where I'm coming from, looking at me, and both of their eyes were red.
Was that a... Oh.
I was so fucking scared. I ran into my mom's bed, jumped
Dude,
underneath the rugs, and
I'm
just fell
not.
asleep.
I'm not joking. When you said fucking the shit that their eyes were red, I got goosebumps. What the fuck?
Yo, that was so fucking scary, dude. I was like, holy shit. That was like my earliest memory of anything that happened to me like that.
Jesus.
So you said he had a pointed hat.
Yep.
So there are only 2 things I can think of that have a pointed hat, and one of them's a wizard.
Yeah. What's
So
the other thing?
I'm not talking about the other thing.
Cool kid.
It's another South Carolina thing apparently, but it's a wizard. You were dealing with a wizard, I think, and he was just not having a good time.
He was not having a good time. He's like,
Yeah.
I think
Well, okay, so
Gray-
wait, I could go deeper with this joke, but I'm gonna.
I think Gray got broke again.
this fucking wall portal's not opening, god damn it.
He was lacking like an NPC from the Elder Scrolls.
Oh my god, that would be the most terrifying. They're like moving, but they're just like looking directly at you, walking into a wall.
Oh, I could do that. I did it when I was at Tito's house. I did it
Oh
perfectly.
my god.
Tito, you want me
Were
to
you
do
the
it?
ghost?
You need anything?
Tito, you want me to do it?
You
Do it.
I mean,
you
do
need
what
anything?
you gotta do, brother.
I took
All right,
an
dude,
arrow.
you guys are gonna love this.
I took an arrow to the knee.
God, he's fucking thick.
Pull your pants up,
Need
boy.
something?
It's so much weirder with his head just cropped off entirely.
Right?
Need something? Did you love how it just ran into my chair, just kept going,
I was doing.
and then the
wizard-
sitting animation just. Need something?
I was doing wizard stuff. I was trying to teleport home, but ran out of mana. Damn.
I was trying to teleport home, but I took an arrow to the knee.
He's like, Tito, you're a wizard.
Oh, what?
I'm a what? You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Apparently, I must be fucking entwined with the demon realm or some fucking spiritual.
It's the Bronx. It's all happening in the Bronx.
I got all these stories and shit, and y'all like, bet.
Well, I mean, it's the Bronx. Shit happens in the
Nah,
Bronx.
I got Syracuse stories when I lived in Syracuse when I was
Well,
in high school.
Syracuse is kind of the same thing.
I guess.
I bet he will become the ruler of the underworld.
I hope
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Luna.
I'm pretty
You're the
sure I
prodigal
will
son.
go to the ninth circle of hell with all the racist jokes I make. So
I'm pretty sure I'm going to hell.
I mean, we
What if
all
we're
are.
just already in hell?
although I have to say, Cam also is going to hell for his fucking pointy head joke.
I didn't make
No,
that.
Yo, facts. He didn't though.
I said the cool kids club. So, I think I'm out.
Kool-Aid.
If I'm going down, I'm taking.
The Kool-Aid Club. He was like the Kool-Aid man without
You guys hear that
without his
shit?
powers.
Hear what?
Yeah, was that a fucking B-52 bomber flying by?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was a vibrator.
Fucking Silent Hill sirens going off and shit.
We're
Okay.
landing in 10 minutes.
Yeah, welcome to where I live.
You guys remember the bullshit stories of Siri at 3
Oh my god!
That was
Yeah, she did
loud.
exactly that.
I'm pretty sure Siri.
I'm so
sweaty.
I'm pretty sure Siri doesn't do that at 3 a.m.
I'll be back.
Well,
I'll be
I
back.
tried it.
Hey Siri.
Fuck
Tito,
off.
You're fucking gay. But there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm here.
No, you're not.
Oh, you got boy Siri?
Everybody has.
God.
I
Okay, what
just
is
screeched at it and it shut off.
If you didn't hear that at the dead of night, like out of nowhere, you're just sleeping, waking up, and you hear.
I'm fucking open my pocket knife and shit.
Shut the fuck up.
So, what's the scariest creepypasta you've ever read?
Hi guys.
Howdy.
Would you ask her?
Hey.
What's the scariest creepypasta you ever read?
Ben Drowned.
Yeah, Ben Drowned was
You
pretty.
think
Ben
Ben
Drowned was-
Drowned was scary?
Ben
It was
Drowned
the scariest at the time for me.
I think the reason Ben Drowned was so scary was because the person modded the game to make it.
Yeah, they had video like
No.
going along with it.
The Tails doll curse.
I
I'm
don't
not
think.
familiar with the
no.
Tails doll.
Just the song backwards is kind of.
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
Oh no.
Did any of you watch the Suicide Mouse?
Tails.
Yes, that one was.
That's probably the one that got me the most, just because it said like
What's
Yeah, it's like
the
5
audio-
minutes of him just walking.
yeah,
and, the next thing you
and
know,
the thing
it's
that got me was just the audio. They said was like from an exorcism or something, and I was like, oh well, I'm fucked. Like this is bad.
I love The Exorcist.
good movie.
Jesus, Gray, what are you typing in there?
Dicks.
Pornhub.
Yeah, be careful with your peas.
Tails doll curse song?
What?
What? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is this?
Alright, I'm not listening to that.
It's not that scary.
I don't. What?
I don't think it's.
It's not. I'm not saying it's scary. It's like unsettling.
Okay, that's
Not
not
even
even
that.
I could,
Like, can you agree with that?
yeah.
Nah, it's boring.
Right.
I don't. I trying to remember Ben Drowned. I know they modded it and you had some gaming.
They
for
modded
it.
Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Yeah, which is already creepy enough as it is.
Yeah,
Best game.
Right.
Best Zelda. Best Zelda. Fight me.
I don't know what.
I'm
the
just
end-
gonna ignore
ending-
you.
I don't.
Yeah,
know.
no.
I don't know what the ending of the story was.
You fight Skull?
Like IRL or in the game? Because I don't remember that.
The whole story in general. Like
Here, I'll give
It's
you-
one of those. Yeah.
Here, I'll give you the best one. Are you ready for this?
No.
Here.
What? Ben Drowned? You talking about? You looking for the story for that?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, that's fucking hot.
I can hear anything.
I can't
Check
hear
the
anything
Discord.
Oh.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
that-
yeah.
That's one of the worst parts of it. But like, it's
Wow.
one of those typical like creepypasta video game stories where it's
Oh.
like kid goes to garage sale, finds a cursed game,
Yeah,
plays the cursed game, bad things happen.
And die.
and
Like-
it
Yeah.
the running theme of that, as well
Finish
as the
my
original
remarks.
Majora's Mask, is you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Oh,
Just
yeah,
keep getting constantly.
The salesman line, yeah. So that's bad enough as it. So. But yeah, there's a bunch of creepypastas that are just always like, what was it,
Yeah.
Pokemon Black or something,
the
or
Russian
Death or something?
the Russian
Yeah, I forget. I think it was Crimson Red.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I think the Russian experiment was
Oh yeah,
more
the Russian
interesting.
experiment.
Oh, yo, the Russian experiment. I read
Is that
that.
where
Like,
they don't sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
sleep for like weeks, and then
yeah, I read
tear
that one
the-
so
tear
many
themselves apart.
times. So good.
Yeah,
That one
they
was
just tear
really good.
themselves apart, and one of them, the only survivor's like, I don't want to sleep or they'll get me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
The cruel irony that story makes you not sleep.
That shit is
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah.
I think that was more interesting than Ben Drown, to be honest.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean
What
that comes from like the real world, not so much.
What about
you know,
Sonic
video game.
EXE?
Yeah, Sonic. No. It's not even a creepypasta, but let me find it.
It's a game you can play nowadays.
Yeah.
What about Jeff the Killer? Jeff the Killer was.
That's a
It-
classic. That's a
it's-
classic.
It's one of the first creepypastas you read.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Here.
I wish they had.
This is the only thing that I remember, not from Sonic.exe, but just in general of like creepy things.
Is that in the Sonic game itself?
Yeah, that's Sonic CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, the Asian writing. Yes.
But
Very
like, look
scary.
at the Sonics behind it. Like, what even is that?
Yeah.
That's
I feel like
taking-
that's like their troll face or something. Or
That's
whatever.
me taking a selfie.
It looks like Discount Tito.
Looks like Stalin.
What does that even mean?
How the fuck?
These comparisons.
How the,
Discount Tito, Stalin.
Right?
how the fuck does the?
And like the music to go with that was weird too.
Mad weird. What are you doing? Are you looking up Stalin?
Why are you looking up Joseph Stalin on stream?
How the,
This might actually be against terms of service.
how the fuck? How the fuck?
He's
does
doing a
this-
side by side. Oh
Look
no.
Look
fuck
at it.
does-
It looks like him.
It's just like him. Is Sonic Stalin confirmed?
How is this?
It looks just like him, dude. Mine was a solo one.
Wait, get the solo one. Get the solo
Yeah,
one.
get the one at the bottom left.
You gotta get
Bottom
the
left,
solo
bottom
Bottom left. Bottom left. Bottom left. Bottom left.
Come on.
Bottom
Right.
left. Here was it. There you go.
What
Right
the
there.
fuck?
There you go.
He looks just like him, dude.
It looks just like.
They're like brothers.
No, I'm not gonna look for it.
You're gonna want to stop the Stalin search soon. Yeah, there you go.
I already clipped it.
So we have Jeff the Killer, Ben Drown, Russian Sleeping Experiment. What's Slenderman, of course, classic. A little bit outdated. As what the fuck are you doing?
I heard Slenderman's gay.
Looking fire. Yeah, you about to go stomp some motherfuckers.
Did he mute his mic? Or?
I'm not sure.
Nah, I didn't mute it.
Okay.
I did it on purpose.
You're loud as fuck, bro.
I turned my gain up by accident. My
Oh,
fault.
Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, so it's not a creepypasta, but have you guys ever read any of the Junji Ito
No.
mangas?
The who?
The Junji Ito.
I
No,
don't know what the fuck that is.
So it's
I
the.
don't speak Japanese.
So I'll send.
Send the link. I will open
Yeah, I'll send something.
it. Creepy Sonic and Stalin. That's a good title as well. Sonic is Stalin confirmed, and then the podcast.
Okay, so I sent a link to some of the images from his stuff. and it might
Ooh.
look familiar. Yeah.
Ooh. Looks
Yeah.
You know
like
what this reminds me of?
Hot.
dicks.
No, Super Paper Mario. Don't know why.
What? What Super Paper Mario were you playing?
Well,
Yo, this looks
I-
awesome.
No, the boss fight against Mimi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, I can't. No, I'm not. I'm not fucking with that shit.
Okay, so literally, so he has like quite a big like range of like.
I think I know this one, and that gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I think they might be making like a mini series about his
I
stuff.
think
It looks like those characters in that horror game you were streaming, Cam.
Yeah, the World of Horror and stuff, which was why I wanted to play it because it looked like this. So I'll give a synopsis of one of them. See if it interests
Dude,
you
I'm
guys.
getting goosebumps. I'm not looking
Okay.
for it.
So if there's any that you should check out, this one's like the least scary, but it's like the most like thought-provoking one. The Enigma of a Megara Vault, and I'll send what that is.
Yeah, send it. I will open it for everybody to see.
So in this one,
Can
there's a
dude? Before you go on, can we open it without getting banned?
I mean, this one probably it's not that bad.
Without getting banned? Why would you get banned?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know
stuff.
if it'd be like copyrighted stuff. So okay, so you may not want to look at some of these because it's going to be a little graphic, but
I definitely want to look at some.
yeah. So this one, there was an
I see
earthquake in
penis.
Japan. There might be a little bit of penis. Who knows?
Okay, stop.
But yeah, so there was an earthquake in Japan, and it like kind of opened up a rock face in a mountain that had a bunch of like silhouettes of people in it. So it's kind of like, you know, those like Japanese games where like they have to make the shape as the wall comes towards them and they have to like get in it. So it's pretty much like that. And people are like, why are there a bunch of like body shapes in here? And everyone's like kind of like confused by it. And they're like, okay, some like medieval or like, you know, caveman like just carved this in, but it's like really well done. And like, it's kind of weird that they can do it. Well, one guy out of the crowd finds out. He says, "That's my hole." He's like, "That's where I am."
Hey, that's the one I opened. That's the one
my hole.
Yeah. So yeah,
calm down, Cal.
yeah.
You can't-
So you know, he ends up being like, "That's my hole," and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" And he runs towards it, and he's able to perfectly fit inside the thing, and he just gets sucked in.
What the fuck?
He gets
and I'll leave. He gets the biggest suck of his entire fucking. Let me tell you.
Vacuumed.
And the rest of the story is just this kid.
Why, Tito?
Oh my god. The rest of the story is just about this kid who's debating about does he go inside the hole.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. Those simple monkeys.
Let me tell you. If that was inside the hole, he wouldn't be going in it for sure. But yeah, so the story is pretty much a kid's debating about if he wants to go into his hole or not, which sounds weird out of context. So
I definitely want to do. I definitely want to see that or
go down
that.
his stuff. I recommend that one and the Army of One.
This gift though. Holy
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's from Toy Story 3. Screw that guy.
So yeah, check that out and Army of One. Those are the two that
Army
I've
of
read
what?
so far. Army of One. So not the video game Army of Two, but Army of
the same. It's from the same maker.
Yeah. No, the Army of One is from the Junji guy. And
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I saw a couple of those on YouTube that they just played the comic and you can read it. So you had to.
It's good. Oh
I fucking hate you, Cal.
Stalin, get him ready.
What have I started?
You hear the Russian anthem every time you pop that picture up. Sorry who? No. Sorry who? Okay.
Oh dear God.
Okay. So we had this dude you were talking about. Then we have Russian Sleeping Project, Ben Brown,
Penis.
Jeff the Killer. What do we have?
Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
God.
Ever got scared of?
What the fuck was that?
The Russian.
Dear God.
Cal
I had
is,
to do it.
Cal is not American confirmed. He's a Russian spy,
It all makes sense.
KGB agent. So, I'm trying to think of stuff.
I have a story.
Okay, go ahead.
So when I was in high school, this is around the time Dark Cloud 2 came out. You guys
Is this in
remember
the
that game?
Bronx or not?
No.
This is in Syracuse, New York.
Okay.
Wait, let me Google Dark Cloud because I don't know.
Really? Oh,
Good
dang.
game.
Great game.
I think you can play it on a PS4.
This is scary to you?
No, that's not the scary part. That's just what I was doing at the time.
Okay.
So I would stay up late every single night. It's summer vacation, right? And my mom was always like, you better stop staying up late because at night the snakes come out.
Snakes.
I don't know what the fuck that means, right? So I'm still up and playing the game in the middle of the night. It's
Solid
like, I don't know,
snake.
maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then all of a sudden, I just hear something crash outside behind me in like the side or the driveway. And then I hear something go, well, not like that, like sound like a demon cat, right? And all the hairs on my back stood up. I literally shut the PlayStation 2 off, ran up to my bedroom, and I was like, fuck this. I stopped staying up late after that. I was like, nope. Dunzo.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was pretty scary for me.
More
I'm saving the best for last though.
Best for last. Damn. We still got 20 minutes.
Still got 20 of these nuts.
So, did any of you guys see that one Tooth Fairy horror movie? Back in the
Darkness
day?
Falls.
Darkness Falls.
Yep.
I for the longest time had a huge fear of the Tooth Fairy because of that movie. Never watched it. only saw the shitty trailer they made where it's like a little girl. She thought she was the Tooth Fairy, and she collected teeth, and then they killed her. And I was terrified. I was like, oh my god, this is. And I just looked up the fucking poster for it, and I was like, I can see why I was terrified.
Yeah, that bitch looks scary as hell.
Yeah, because I was 10 years old, maybe at the time this came out. So
What's the movie called?
Darkness
Darkness
Falls.
Falls.
Darkness.
And I'm pretty sure they had to have shown like this scary monster face during the trailer because otherwise,
Ooh.
what?
There it is.
Yeah.
Good
that-
scenes in bad movies. That's what I just saw.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
I'd
Yeah.
smash.
I hear she uses a lot of teeth
I'm,
though. So
I'm pretty sure my mom looks at me like that when I talk back at her.
Oh yeah, I believe it. So around the time when I was doing those quarry visits and stuff like that, we also visited this one old cement factory,
Hot.
and it was abandoned, not because anybody died in there, we don't know, but it's been abandoned for a long time, and apparently it was haunted. So we used to go there like all the time, and one day my friend almost fell down a fucking chute, and it would have been nothing but free fall to their death.
that's like some Until Dawn bullshit right there.
Yep.
He failed his quick time event.
Press square. Gotcha.
Press the wrong, made the wrong
Fortunately,
choice.
they didn't fall, but we never went there ever again, and we never saw anything. That was pretty scary.
And we never saw him back.
Actually, have is I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's just weird. It actually happened last night.
Oh,
I was
Wait,
I
you been
was
waiting this long to tell us this?
yes,
Asshole.
because I was waiting for the podcast stream.
yeah.
But last night, while I was taking photos with my camera, I was on the boardwalk. Atlantic Ocean's right there. I'm just walking. The boardwalk is dead. The wind is rattling all of the gates for like all the shops and all the other stuff. And I'm just walking. There's just little lights here and there. Dead. Completely dead. Pitch black. 1 a.m. And then this guy comes out of a bar, slams the gate, looks at me, and just walked down the street, like across the boardwalk and down the street.
What if you scared the shit out of him?
Right.
He's like,
Oh no,
what the fuck are you doing?
I was strapped to the max though. I had a knife, I had a kunai, I had a brass knuckle across my chest. I was
Jesus.
strapped. I was strapped.
Kashi on him.
Dude, I was strapped. I was ready for anything. It's just weird. 1 in the morning, guy comes out of the bar, which is restricted, locked, slams the gate, looks at me, and then just walks down the street.
What if his friends like abandoned him at the bar or something?
Tito.
Right.
The bar was closed.
Yeah, Tito.
The entire boardwalk is closed and locked down.
Maybe it's.
Wait, how'd you get in then?
Because it's a boardwalk, but like the areas,
okay.
the stores. It's
Oh, okay, the
down.
stores. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's his bar.
It definitely 1 in the morning when it's closed. It's off season.
Hey, you don't know, man.
People want
Maybe he's preparing for the season.
Maybe.
That is weird though. Like
It is definitely weird.
all
And
the-
especially when all you could hear are just the waves crashing.
Oh yeah, I'd be
Oh,
fucking
he was trying
shocked.
to body for sure.
Kel,
Oh yeah.
Kel was waiting to make some hand signs and be like, cartoon!
Yeah. Fireball jutsu. Oh, he's
Okay,
doing
dude,
it.
calm down. Calm down.
Oh, takes one to know one, Tito.
Yeah, you're right.
I
Good talk.
Yo, Derek, you sound a little low now.
went two deaf kids
The
trying to
fuck?
fight.
All right, now you sound a little better. Oh, because you were yelling. But
It makes sense.
Is this
say
better?
something.
Ooh, sultry. I like it.
you got up doing like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, shut up.
You sound like those old
Yeah,
people fucking under the bridge now.
Hey, that's some other type podcast. No, that's a Life Jasmine podcast. Calm down.
Live Jasmine podcast. All right, guys. So let's talk about your favorite horror movie.
I don't have any because I get bored.
Scream. Scream.
I remember that
Scream is a slasher thriller. It's not horror.
That's kind of a horror. Right?
Fine.
If
I
you saw
guess.
the Scream guy chasing you, you'd be like, "Oh, this is horror."
All right.
This is bad.
If we're talking
This is
actual,
horrible.
if we're talking actual horror,
I think thrillers are more scary than horror movies.
Incorrect. Also, Gray, you sound kind of low.
You sound low.
Because his mic cut out.
your balls are low.
Ooh,
Definitely is.
Do his balls hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? All right. What's the horror movie, Cal? Tell us.
Okay, tell us.
thank you. Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce.
That's my biggest scare. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh my
I wonder how this is
god.
gonna end up on fucking YouTube.
The last thing you want in your
this.
Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus.
Are you the guy? Is that your video?
It is.
Oh my god, he's been outed.
Give me some of that ad revenue right now.
No.
No.
How do you think I was afford all that?
Because of
So
the
what is?
Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh my god. So why is Scream your favorite horror, non-horror?
I
and then
really
What
don't-
is your favorite?
I really don't know why, but like, I just enjoy it. It's the only slasher thriller, Tito, that I've seen more than once. The rest I've just seen once.
At least that one's like pretty like.
It's
I don't know.
decent.
I feel-
It's good.
Yeah, it holds up. Like I saw it recently. Oh, this is
movie.
still good. Yeah.
What about you,
Okay.
Cam?
I don't know. I don't watch very many horror movies at all.
See,
Well, yeah. Remember the scale that we
Four.
had earlier? Yeah. But I think one of the last horror movies I saw was one of the shitty Paranormal Activity ones. Not like one of the first ones, but
I was
like
gonna say one of the first ones was fire.
it
first
was one of the
one was
later
good.
ones.
Oh yeah,
The
it's terrible.
fourth
the
one was
first
shit.
the first one was good. It was like the Blair Witch Project. They didn't tell anybody it was a movie and that it was all made up.
Facts.
Yeah, the first
So-
three were pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think
Has
I
any-
saw it at like 5, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Has
it
anybody-
wasn't great.
Has anybody seen the movie Hush?
Yes, I love that movie.
That's a good movie too.
Hmm I like,
Is that about the deaf bitch?
Yeah, it's with the
Yeah.
deaf girl.
Yeah, I like
is that
the
called
home
horror?
home invasion horror. Yeah,
Like
it's like it falls under the category of like a thriller. You know,
Hmm.
since we're saying thrillers are horrors now.
at least some trailers are scary. So
Can I count Army of
Army of
Darkness
2?
Dead?
as a horror? Evil Dead, yeah,
Nah.
Evil Dead 2.
I mean, it's
Evil-
creepy,
Evil-
but it's definitely comedy.
Okay, well,
Evil
that,
Dead
never mind.
remake.
Evil Dead 1 was definitely horror.
Oh, well,
Ashley
that shit with the
Williams.
tree, yeah, that is pretty
Yeah.
scary.
Evil Dead
Um,
remake.
Derek, do you have a favorite?
I don't know if you would call it horror, but Final Destination.
Dude, I fucking love
Ooh.
Final Destination.
I get bored with it.
I love all of them except for the fucking 3D one and
That
Right.
movie's the reason nobody drives behind logging trucks anymore.
Exactly.
that's the
Facts.
reason I don't want fucking planes.
Yep.
I
Dude, that
swear
movie
to
would make you
God.
do. But I mean, everything like freaking computers exploding, screens, shards going in your fucking neck and shit.
I'd
like,
rather
ugh.
die by my computer than fall from the sky.
To each his
Fine.
own, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, he died doing what he loved.
Right.
Right.
When you rage so hard, all kinds of
God
things.
damn it!
The computer strikes
all,
back.
all the keys from his
I
keyboard.
hand built my desk. I'm waiting for it to just collapse when I smack.
I'm waiting for my glass panel to just shatter.
It's gonna fucking destroy his hand. He's like, fuck! He's just gonna be like, ah, my fucking hand!
I probably won't care, to be honest. I just feel
What
like
about you, Gray?
His life.
he walks outside and it's a fucking.
I don't know, man. I really get bored with horror movies.
Same.
Because you're too scared to finish it.
No,
What's
it's
one that
it's
you
not.
enjoyed though?
Enjoy it. Definitely not Slender Man. I fucking
Yeah, we don't talk about that movie.
no.
That's not a movie.
It is.
Yeah, it
There is
is.
a Slender Man movie.
We don't talk about that. It's not a movie, okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
Slender
what-
Man.
The re-
What movie are we
Dog
talking
shit.
about?
The only
Yeah, exactly.
The only reason why I went to that movie because back in high school I had some friends that I played Slenderman with, and she really wanted to go to that movie because of nostalgia trip.
Nostalgia. This shit's not even that old.
Right.
And the moment I was in there, I was like, okay, this already sucks. And they were getting scared. You had like stuff that will touch your feet. At some point in the middle of the movie, I fell asleep. The only reason why I saw the end of the movie is because she poked me and she was like, "Are you awake?" And I'm like, "What? What did I miss?"
Bro, you should have smashed.
But I mean, I can see how that's boring. That would put me to sleep. But there are horror movies that are like edge of your seat and they're good.
Nah.
You ever seen The Woman in Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie
not
fucking
that-
sucked.
Fucking
Yeah.
put me to sleep.
That movie was terrible.
You guys ever see the Babadook?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
That
pretty
movie was okay. The kid
Yeah.
annoyed the shit out of me.
I would have the true horror movie would have been what I did to that kid during that movie.
Yeah, that one, Babadook was good.
The
Um,
Candyman, of course, is fun. Classic.
what's fun about
I
a
can't
horror
wait
movie?
to see the fucking remake.
It's just fun when
Yeah,
he
the
kills
remake
things.
looks good. Remake looks good. Gray, are you brave enough to go into the bathroom by yourself and say Candyman 3 times in a mirror?
Yeah.
I tried it, it didn't work.
Gray, I want you to record you doing it.
Okay.
Take the camera with you right
Yeah.
now.
Is it like the
No
meme where you
flashlight.
flip the switch as well?
No flashlight, no nothing.
No lights? You just say it in the dark.
Lights off. Yep, in the dark.
Okay.
It's like Bloody Mary, but like.
And if you're feeling
Bloody
really
Mary,
edgy,
you-
just say
you-
Beetlejuice 3 times.
Beetlejuice,
That'll be
Beetlejuice,
an experience.
Beetlejuice.
I'm actually going to see
Oh, shit.
Beetlejuice on Broadway. I'm pretty excited.
Oh,
That trash.
come to think of it, I have a mirror in my room. I can do it right now.
But we're here.
There you can
Yeah, do it by
witness.
yourself.
Uh,
Nah, it's easy to do something when people are in your ear and they're around you. I want you to do it by
No,
yourself.
if he does, it's gonna turn out like
Derek,
Yeah.
you do it too.
It's gonna turn out like, and then you got cut off, Cal. So
I want videos. Cam, you do it too.
Oh, all right, Cal.
I didn't.
He's like, no.
We all know I'm a number 4. What if? Yeah, he may not show up right now, He may show up eventually, though. You never know. He's got a lot of requests. He's got a backlog of like queries going on. He's got to go take care of.
He's like, all right, next is this fucker called the Gray Streams.
There's 5 of them in here.
We get
What about you,
number
Cal? You gonna do it?
15.
Nope.
Number 15.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Have you guys done any of the SCP stuff before?
I want
Yes.
to play the multiplayer game.
Garbage. Don't do it.
No. It can be
What's
fun.
SCP?
So it's like secure, contain.
contain, protect.
Yeah. So it's like a whole bunch of like creepypastas, but they're written up in like a,
I like
It's
I
the.
guess like a classified document thing.
It's
So
yeah.
there's
It's
a
like
bunch of things, like blacked out.
It
it's
has
also
this-
like one of the most perfect.
Wow, imagine just letting one person speak and explain it, because then I can hear him.
There's so much. You have a whole website for it.
Yeah, it's like a huge catalog of shit.
like Cam. Wouldn't you agree? It is honestly one of the most perfectly written creepypastas of all time.
I mean, is there one in particular, or just?
Just
I like-
like SCP in general.
Yeah, like the whole thing, like it's a great theme, and like everyone who does it sticks to it really fucking well, and it's good shit.
I
So
like the one with the plague mask.
Oh,
Plague Doctor.
I forget his number. I think it's 89.
But I don't know. He's not bad, right? Not completely.
No,
what
he's
was it?
He's
he
one
does
of
it.
the
He
most
does things
normal.
for experimentations.
Yeah.
So what's the one that if you see the picture of him, he
Oh, his
chases
face.
them?
His
Yeah.
face. That's 97. I want to say.
Yeah, so there was I just so happened to stumble upon their like subreddit or whatever, and the guy was like, "Oh, here's the picture of, you know, the situation," because the whole background story for this guy is if you see him, like even if it's just like a pixel of his face, he comes over and like attacks you, and like the main picture is like some guy in the mountains or something, and there's like 8 pixels in the background that is the guy. So the guy was like, "Oh, just so everyone knows, I'm going to share the picture, but I've censored out the pixel part where you can see him." And then he instantly was like, "Oh shit, I uploaded the," and I had already saw it. And this was like a couple months ago, and I was like, "Oh, nothing's going to happen." But then I was like,
What if something actually happened?
I was like, he may have a backlog. He may need.
And the thing is, like, nothing can stop him. He will tear through anything and everything to get to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like. Did you guys see the movie It Follows?
Yeah, the one way you can't. The only person that got infected, because nobody knows what it exactly is, can see the ghost thing, right? Because it can be old people. It takes all kinds of forms.
Yeah, so it can actually turn into anything. So it could be like a obscure crazy creature. It could be your neighbor. It could be you. But yeah, so it's a curse. And so this thing relentlessly follows you. It can't run. It can't phase through walls or things like that. But when it gets you, it's going to kill you. And the only way to pass the curse on is to have sex with somebody. So you
So
have
it's an
sex.
STD.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
technically.
Yeah.
The killing
But
STD.
what's crazy? The crazy part about it is that you pass it on. If it catches that person, then it comes down the line and it comes back to you. So we don't know the
Oh, so you have to
origin.
So one big orgy would probably help, right?
No, because it's only the first person you have sex with. After
Well, then
that.
that person has sex. If you just
Exactly.
want to train on something.
Then if that person fucks you again, you're fucked. You're fucked
Oh
again.
god! And that's an Uno reverse on you.
Double
right there.
time.
Yeah.
Easy. Just get a prostitute and carry on.
That's the
Yeah.
funny part. People were
Now,
like,
because the prostitute's not gonna know, and they're just gonna die in night one
that-
Yeah, then you're gonna get AIDS and die in the future.
or the very next day.
there are people that are debunking it. It's like fucking a lot of prostitutes, so you have time to move, or people were like put it in a hole and pour concrete over it, then it stops. Stuff like that.
But the crazy part about it is like, all right, fine. So you have sex with a prostitute and then you move on, right? So here's the thing: is that you're sitting there, you're thinking, how long until it gets down the line and it finally gets back to me? You could be asleep and then all of a sudden it's just in your room slaughtering you.
Yeah.
Comes in your room. Sup, bitch?
Surprise, motherfucker.
You wanna fuck again, huh?
Some fries, motherfucker. No, that's a good one.
That's a good movie, though.
So
like
that sounds familiar to something that I heard, which is a situation. Would you take $10 million, but to get the $10 million, you get the $10 million, but forever there's a snail that is constantly chasing you.
I saw
And
the
if it
same
touches
thing.
you, you die. Yeah, exactly.
I will take it.
You would take
Can I-
it.
Yeah.
Can I just capture the snail?
If I'm sure a snail could find its way out, but like if it touches you, it
Dude,
kills
pour salt over it.
What's the other scenario? Is there another scenario?
you.
It just
Do you take the $10 million and
Yes,
avoid a snail for the rest of your life?
absolutely.
Okay.
And that's how you
course.
develop a fear of snails.
Yeah, that's where I go. No.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it.
If I'm
For
gonna
real.
see snow, I will be like, "Where's my $10 million, bro?"
Yeah.
It's like the same thing that people say, like if you killed somebody with a knife, but to not get caught by the cops, you have to insert the knife inside your ass. So people were
What a
like,
segue.
What?
So there were
How?
so people were like, okay, how long is the sentence? And then out of right field, somebody comes in and he's like, how long is the knife?
Yeah.
That's the important question though. How long is the knife? If I get away with it that way, fuck it.
All right, what's your
But is the
favorite?
knife folded or is it still out?
I'm not sure, dude.
Does it make a difference?
Kind of does.
It's like
No.
a butterfly knife. You can fold it in and then insert it, no problem.
So,
Okay.
what is your favorite horror game?
Oh,
If you say Slender Man, I'm going to slap you.
It's Slenderman.
Although
Number
Slender Man was pretty
15,
good.
Burger King foot lettuce.
That is a scary game, actually.
The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus.
Please stop.
There are so many.
Yeah, but Slender the Arrival was pretty good. But it's not my
I
favorite.
haven't. That's the only Slender game that I haven't played yet.
I would.
I would. It's installed, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Well,
So does Bioshock 1 count as a horror game?
No,
fuck no.
It's scary.
no.
Scary to who?
When early on, it's scary.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna Google Bioshock and see if it
Bioshock
counted
is
as
not
a-
scary.
Yeah, bullshit. Tell that to my middle school self.
Fucking run and go.
The only part that scared me when I was little is
Sounds
the
fun.
moment you meet your first slicer.
Okay, so it doesn't say it's a horror game, but
Exactly.
still, it's goddamn scary.
It's got creepy things in it, like the things that the people say.
The slicer
but-
in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow, the beginning.
it's part of the game.
Alright. My favorite is the first original Resident Evil.
You think that's
That
scary?
or Condemned.
No, stop. It's one or the other. Pick one.
Alright, if I were to actually pick one, it'd be Condemned.
There you go. Condemned was scary.
Yeah, and the AI was smart to the point where they saw
Debatable.
you. No, if they saw you, they hid from you. They wouldn't just
Oh.
go, "Oh, there he is."
Yeah.
It's
They'd
like
hide from you, and then
I
you
f-
go around the corner and they'll just smack you with a bat.
Condemned has one of the best AI,
Mm-hmm.
just like Fear. Okay, Derek, what's your favorite horror game?
Probably Fear, to be honest.
Fear. That's a good one. Tito, Resident Evil 2.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Put some thought.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill
Yeah.
2.
Silent Hill.
The HD remake.
Cam's a Silent Hill downpour.
See, Resident Evil, the early versions aren't really scary to me because they're zombies. They're slow. The only scary part about the early Resident Evil games is the resource management. Really,
Not
you
wrong.
find yourself trapped between a giant spider and you have 3 handgun bullets. All right, I guess I'm just gonna kill myself.
I got a knife.
But-
I can slit my own throat.
Right,
What a
you know,
Valkyrie,
but
you sexy human.
Oh, Valcor!
Yo,
Hey.
Valcor, the stud muffin.
Stuff,
So if I
dude.
can't use Bioshock as my horror game, should I pick something else?
Yeah, of
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Dead Space 2.
Why
Fuck.
2
Two?
over 1?
Because I couldn't beat 1 because I got too afraid. But I was
So
able to
then-
beat
I enjoyed one.
So
One
it'd
was
be
a lot of
one
fun.
then.
1 was
Well,
my absolute favorite of the series.
so maybe just Dead Space in general then for me.
Okay, that's fair. I can accept that.
Dead Space 1 was scarier than 2.
Oh yeah.
I only picked
Have you played the Saw game?
Yes.
That
was
was
ass.
scary.
Terrible.
That's
That
It
was
wasn't that
so
great.
ass.
I played it so I can get the platinum trophy.
I was about
That's
to
what
say I almost got
I
it for
played
the
it just for the completion. Just for the completion.
I only played it just to see the kills.
You know?
I like how we're all like, yeah, trophies, whatever.
I played it to see every death that my character go through.
I did that too, to be honest.
I don't know,
was weird
it's-
back then.
It's
Thanks,
tough these
Deeds,
days,
for
though, with
the-
horror games.
For the
Yeah, no problem. Gift sub,
subscription.
gotcha.
And welcome to the Greybeards.
I don't know. Horror games are tough these days because they're either really good or they're just kind of meh,
They're trash.
right?
They're
I feel like
not
you
scary.
get one good one
Alright,
and
is
then
there-
100 bad ones.
Is there any
Is the ratio.
good or promising upcoming horror games coming out?
Amnesia 2
Fuck no.
or new Amnesia.
Amnesia 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amnesia 3 technically.
Yeah. I mean,
Machine
Have we-
Machine for Pigs. That
Big
was the
suck.
last one.
That was the second one. It wasn't great.
But
Machine for Pigs, yeah.
but
The
that's-
Dark Descent was good, really good.
that's
Tito
called-
was there for my stream.
Dude,
for
that's one of the DLC, right? It's
No.
not.
yeah, I thought
Is
I
it a
was
Standalone.
is it a standalone game?
Standalone.
it's standalone. Yeah.
So, I mean, again, I know I just said Resident Evil is not like a real like horror game to me, but Resident Evil 3 shows some promise. And RE2 remake was actually scary in its own regard because
Yes.
The zombies-
As someone who did not play
Yeah.
any of it, I was terrified.
the zombies didn't behave like they did before, and plus the constant terror of Mr. X following you through the whole
X gonna
thing,
give
you
it to
know.
you.
So now we get fucking Nemesis.
And now we get Nemesis. So
And
I'm
Nemesis
interested
has
to
a
see-
rocket launcher. He will boogie you from a distance.
Facts.
After the stream, I will send you a Vine, and that's the Vine that I will.
Vine still
have.
exists.
The videos
fine,
still
2020.
exist. But
Okay,
that's the only Vine that I have in my mind every time I see Nemesis.
so what do you
Who
guys
did
think?
kill,
Is,
Cal?
It's not me. Wait, what?
It's not you this time.
Not me this time. Here, I'll mute my mic.
oh,
It was
that
Tito.
you.
It was Tito.
Never. So what do you think was the greatest horror game of all
I didn't
time?
even say my horror. I don't
Oh,
care.
okay.
Okay.
Well, I would,
Just fuck
great.
Gray.
You know, you skipped every other fucking.
Just fuck Gray, you know?
it's my stream of fuck me, right?
All right, answer it. And if you say nothing's interesting, then go fuck yourself.
He's gonna say
Facts.
Slender.
what is it, Gray?
Don't say Burger King. If you say Burger King, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Number 15.
Oh,
Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh my god, bro.
we all just dipped.
Oh, where the fuck did Cam go? he
Cam's-
actually left. Oh,
There
They're
he
actually
is.
done.
I was about to say, Cam actually is done.
It's really hard for me because Laser Fear was good, but at some point I wasn't scared anymore. Tito can confirm.
Look,
He-
it's
he-
you gotta think about the first time you played the game. Not
Yeah.
if you've played it over and over again. Of course, you're gonna be as scared.
I didn't play Slay. Play all horror games just once and never touch them again.
Big mistake.
I'm surprised none of y'all said Visage yet.
Oh, Visage is pretty good though, but also a load of dog shit at the same time.
Tito,
Right, it's-
Tito have a lot of fun clips of that.
I love that game. It's a lot of fun, but it's not complete.
Yeah, if they
And that's why.
if they fixed it and made it so that it wasn't like you needed a walkthrough to fucking get through it, that would be
Right.
pretty nice.
Plus,
Um,
I'm at a point where I'm tired of horror games just doing that stupid chase and jump scare thing. Like you just get chased, and then if you get touched, you die instantly with the thing popped up on the fucking screen screaming at you.
Emily wants to play.
Everybody wants to do that now, It's kind of like it gets, I'm,
We need
I'm bored
something
of it.
new.
Yes.
Amnesia is pretty scary. Dead Space 1, Tito I played that off stream on the PS3 because I didn't have my PC back then. But Tito
He
could
was
hear
scared.
me scream.
That was great.
I might get Dead Space again on PC.
You can just get EA Premiere.
I think.
Ew.
I think I think Amnesia is my favorite scary game because of the
puzzle solving.
No, not even that. That whole atmosphere of the game. You're always
that castle's creepy.
You're always on edge because you always think like maybe he's there, maybe he's not.
Can we all agree that
No.
Outlast is not scary?
Facts.
Okay, well, let's just let the number 4 just just think to himself.
Okay, but Cam, you had another good question coming up before I said Burger King foot lettuce.
He doesn't even remember it now.
So no,
Yeah, too many
what do you
Burger
think
King
is?
foot lettuces.
What do you think was the greatest horror game of all time?
Fuck.
So like this could be something that like affected the whole genre.
Dude, you're walking on thin ice right there because everybody has a different opinion.
Well,
I mean,
that's why it's a question.
If you were to choose something that really solidified the genre, I might be wrong, but I kind of want to say Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Incorrect.
I feel like for this generation, Amnesia is a solid choice.
For this
Yeah.
generation.
This
definitely.
generation.
Yeah, there's multiple generations, old man. Get with the times. All
So
right?
then maybe you need to be more specific with your question. You can't say all time and then specify a generation.
Well, I mean, if for the millennials here, maybe it's one thing. For the boomers like you, maybe it's something else altogether.
Okay, boomer.
I'll tell you exactly what horror game I believe actually like changed.
I feel like he's looking it up.
Why would I look it up? It would have to be the Silent Hill franchise.
Definitely.
Because it blended survival horror, so you still had a method of fighting, but it encouraged running instead. And everything was just kind of sort of, not
it did
normal.
what Resident Evil lacked to do.
Right.
And I think I commend Silent Hill for like using the resources they had. Because they couldn't on the systems they were using, they couldn't have a big draw distance.
Yeah, that's
so
why the
they
mist
had
was
to have
there.
a fog. Yeah, and they made do with what they could.
Yeah, and then the fog just became like a staple of what the game was,
And it's a real place too,
which is even cooler.
I
Tito, let's visit.
agree with Tito.
I'll do it. We might cave into the ground, but I don't think you're allowed in there.
How not?
We'll look it up. We'll look into
because it's a town where the underground coals or like the underground whatever it is, they're still burning, and so it's just dangerous to be there. So the whole city is evacuated.
If you can't visit, I want to go too. So take me with you.
We'll look into it.
We'll make an IRL podcast there.
There you go.
Jesus.
I will make that happen.
We'll
all
different
fly
version.
Okay. So I agree with Tito on the Silent Hill thing. To be honest,
I think Fear fucked me up, so I'm gonna do it.
Fear 1 was scary, but after that it lost its touch and
The fucking school level. That's what fucked me hard.
That's
Like,
that's the second.
But
game.
was it Alma an experiment?
Yeah, the story is that
It's not natural.
Silent Hill is natural.
All right, well, fuck me.
Yeah, people don't create that shit. Yeah, Derek, fuck you. Remember I said that shit earlier? Nah, I like Fear though. I do like Fear a lot. Fear 1 and 2.
Yo, Derek, how about Fear 2 when Alma forces herself on you?
That's an interesting.
I got orgasmic.
That's a horror game, nah.
Lil me.
What do you think, Cal?
Pee-pee.
I agree with you. Definitely Silent Hill though.
Oh, I'm a trendsetter apparently.
No, but you're right.
No,
That's
you're a
the thing,
bitch.
Cam, what about you?
Well, I thought Silent Hills, so the PT thing. I thought that was solid. I mean, I'm a Kojima fanboy, so maybe I'm a little biased, but it's still in the spectrum of Silent Hill, though. So
You see, I loved PT. I love PT a lot, but again,
Yeah, I'm sad it didn't come to fruition.
My big issue with what PT was again the Lisa thing. She just pops up out of nowhere and just. Whoa. But I think that was just for the playable teaser. We don't know what the end game was gonna be like. But
maybe it will come since
Kojima took over.
No, since Kojima.
What?
Silent Hill is still Konami, but after Death Stranding, Kojima watched a lot of horror movies to inspire himself.
Inspire.
But
yes,
yeah.
He did, and he also wants to do movies, and he's always said that he's always wanted to make movies and not video games.
Death Stranding movie.
His movies would be dope.
I think his movies would actually be dope because he's a great storyteller. The only problem is that his stories tend to be long and very
so it's
convoluted.
pretty good for a game. Yeah,
that might be the biggest issue.
They need a Metal Gear Solid movie.
No.
We do have it. It's called Escape from New York.
Don't touch it. Don't touch that shit.
Nah, because if we make a Metal Gear Solid movie, it's not going to be Kojima's. It's going to be Konami's. And you see, the first Metal Gear they did without Kojima was Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, yeah.
That game is so scary.
So scary. Huh? All right. Back to like the horrors and stuff. So you say PC Cam, huh?
Yeah, so Silent Hills with PT, yeah. Just because that was more in my realm of... I never played the other Silent Hills. I just knew of them. But this was the first one I experienced.
It sounds like we need to get Cam all the Silent Hills.
I started playing the first one on stream a while back, and I stopped for whatever reason.
Well, motherfucker.
Because the controls suck.
I was part of the controls, actually, yeah.
The controls are dog shit in Silent Hill.
It's that number 4 talking.
I might have gotten a little afraid. I don't remember, but it wasn't as afraid as I got in like PT, but I got farther in PT than Silent Hill was.
So, say what you want about Silent Hill 4. That game actually scared me.
What Silent Hill is that?
Silent Hill 4, The Room.
The Room?
Yeah, so the whole time you're locked up. No, it's called The Room. Homecoming was 5.
Are we talking about Tommy Wiseau, The Room?
Yeah, you know?
I did not hit it's not true. It's
I did
bullshit.
not.
Was that bad?
It's bullshit. I did not hit I did not.
But Silent Hill 4, essentially you're locked in your apartment, chained from the inside, so you can't leave. And you go through like portals in your apartment to go to like various places in Silent Hill. So you see like a lot of them from like the earlier games. But what's cool is that random supernatural phenomena happens in your apartment. So like you'll see your wall like starting to melt or mold, and there's like a monster's face just kind of like stretching out towards you. Or you can go look through your peephole to see like what's in the hallway, and sometimes you'll see like bloody handprints on the hall or writing or something like that. One time, and I don't know why this scared me, because like I've played every Silent Hill up until this, but you look through the peephole and you just see your main character, but he's just like standing on the other side of the peephole like this, and he's just mumbling like mad fast, and you just hear mumbles, and he's just all bloody and fucking rotted or something. I put the controller down and I went downstairs and I was like, I need like 5 minutes. I can't do it. I don't know why that scared me.
Which Silent Hill was with that goddamn pink rabbit?
Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that one was that.
How do you know if you never played it, Cam?
Robbie the rabbit.
He was looking at the internet.
You have to agree though, that rabbit was terrifying.
That rabbit was creepy. You also see him in 4. Like you can look through a hole in the wall to the neighbor's room, and then like sometimes it's just sitting there, and then one time you look through, and then it's like looking at you, like pointing. It's got a fucking knife in its hand. It's all bloody. I was like, yikes. Okay, Robbie, calm down.
Yeah, I think in like 3, if you like look at it again later in the game, it's sitting there staring right back.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, get away from me.
Hot.
You're making me want to play these again.
Do it.
How many games are there on PC though?
Oh,
What?
emulators.
Yeah, either emulators or we'll look.
So what console were they on then?
PS1 through PS3.
3, yeah.
Okay.
The only one I have is the Silent Hill HD collection.
which is dog shit actually.
That's
So,
the one I was playing.
That one doesn't have Silent Hill 1 on it.
Well, the only
maybe I was playing 2.
the only
by the way.
Silent Hill on Steam is Homecoming,
Sounds about right.
so I'm gonna have
But
to find
this-
it somewhere else.
There's Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's Silent Hill Origins, which is a spin-off. Then there's Silent Hill Homecoming, Silent Hill Downpour.
Silent Hill who?
Downpour?
We don't talk about that game.
Dog shit.
Dude, that game is actually pretty alright, man.
Better than Jump Force.
Facts, though. Everything is.
The real horror of this podcast is Jump Force.
Yeah.
What's the worst horror
Huh?
game movie or not movie
Why?
game out there?
I don't
Jump
know.
Force.
Okay.
Burger King food lettuce.
Yeah, go nuts. We still got to play.
No.
I shouldn't want to like keep you up too late.
Nah, I'm about to get turned up. Turned down for what?
I like the dancing with it.
So
I
my
almost
theory
never-
is gonna be online.
Okay, so nobody has the worst fucking horror game ever they played.
I'm trying to think. There's so many that I've played that are
Outlast.
dog shit.
Outlast
is,
2.
Outlast 2?
No, that's
Yes.
2.
I like the atmosphere in
No,
Outlast 2.
I mean, so did I. But it's just,
Outlast 1 was more scary, but Outlast 2 had a better story, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No, it did not.
Outlast 2's story was way
Okay.
better than Outlast 1's story.
Yeah.
I agree.
Explain Outlast 1's story. To me.
Exactly.
I never even gave a fuck about the story. To be
Then
the hell
there
is
you go.
I
At least you
played-
had a baby in 2 and like shit happened.
No,
In
I-
1 it was just like,
I-
ooh, Spooky Boy came
Yeah,
up.
Dude,
Ooh.
if you
When I
find
saw that pregnancy shit, I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
Now
That's
this bitch is giving birth, and now we fucking die to a nuke or some shit, and now we're
You
back
give me-
in our fucking younger.
You
about
played-
to
Yo, for real.
you played Far
fucking
Cry 5, my dude.
freezer. Far Cry 5 was not terrible.
You give me a
It's not.
freaking cult style story, and I will eat that shit up.
if you find every collectible, I'm not sure if every collectible, but if you want the true ending of the story, then the ending is way better. Of
For 1 or
Outlast
2.
2, 2,
Oh, okay.
2.
I didn't even. I don't
Outlast.
even remember.
No, there in Outlast 1, if I remember correctly, because you're traumatized, because you get flashbacks, right? Like sort of flashbacks in that school.
Yeah.
If you get the true ending, you really know what happened with
Yeah.
with
It's
the
still
girl.
trash. It's sad actually, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But trash. Sad trash.
So we're talking
The question
bad
was
horror games.
Yeah, the worst horror game you ever played.
So I don't know if it's the worst one, but I was super disappointed in this one, and it was the Blair Witch game that just came out. Like,
That was
A couple
ass.
months.
You
Yeah.
actually deterred me from playing it because you said it was bad.
yeah, because it was bad. I mean,
it
I
looked promising.
it looked super promising. I was terrified of the Blair Witch movie as a kid, so like this was like running deep. They didn't have to, like, it was hard for them to fuck it up, and they fucked it up pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the worst horror game I ever played was probably Nightmare Creatures 1.
What the fuck is
That
that?
sounds so familiar.
It's on PS1. It's just fucking dog shit.
Oh no!
Explain
Is it
why I
the
never played it.
The
Oh,
Rob
oh.
Zombie game.
Oh, I actually wanted to play this.
The first
it
one,
looked,
was
it looked like
terrible.
Dark Souls, but PlayStation 1 or some
What
shit.
the
was it
second
called?
one is so fucking dope.
What's
Like,
what's the
I've heard
game?
the exact opposite.
What?
I heard people were like, Nightmare Creatures 1, fantastic. 2, emo trash. Like,
Yo.
get Marilyn Manson out of
Nightmare
there.
Creatures 2 was dope. Nightmare Creatures 1 was fucking garbage.
I'm gonna have to put that to the test. I think that's all.
Oh,
Oh, I remember this
yeah,
game.
you
Ugh.
played that on stream.
Yeah, I know, and I fucking hated it.
I remember that much.
All right, Kel.
Didn't I already say Outlast?
Oh,
Oh,
Jump
yeah.
I
Force.
thought that was
Yeah.
Derek that said that.
No, he agreed with me.
Yeah.
You vaginas. All right,
Yo, I'll
Cam.
suck yours.
Did you already say?
Yeah, Blair Witch.
Oh, that's right, Blair Witch. Gray. Gray didn't say.
Hey. Duke
That's
Nukem
what I
Forever.
was thinking too.
Dude, Nukem Forever.
That's a horror game in itself.
I'm gonna fucking
It's just boring at this point.
what?
Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh,
That's not a horror
it's
game.
for
No, I
pussies.
know.
Oh,
What? Literally anyone could have told you that before it started. Yet.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's what you made your bad game Mondays, right?
Yeah.
Which is technically today, so you need to find a new day to play bad
Where
Yeah,
games.
is that game?
Maybe I will do it every 2 weeks, just like the podcast.
No, that's whack.
You're whack. But I think the original Slender the 8 pages, to be honest.
That's a classic, though.
Yeah, but still, if
in hindsight,
if you play it for the first time, then it's scary because you don't know what's happening, and
it
then,
doesn't hold up, basically.
yeah, at some point, just like Pacify, at some point you're speed running through the game. You don't care anymore. Pacify the same way, actually.
The game was fun at first.
I still
Yeah,
get
it's
to play it with you guys.
Well, we're gonna just demolish it.
Yeah, we gonna speed run through it.
Yeah, you might as well not even play it.
The other day when I played with that one kid,
one
we found
kid.
a way. You can literally stack all the dolls in the wood thing in the furnace room,
Of course you can.
and that's what we did.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I would burn
Fucking
all of them
wow.
just to fuck with you guys.
So, I guess the real horror is playing with Gray. So,
I remember a horror game that was pretty decent, actually.
What's
What
that?
was it?
Alan Wake.
Oh, Alan Wake.
Alan Wake was
No,
good.
don't, please don't. I have it installed. I still want to play it. Why is everything frozen? The fuck is happening? Give me a moment. Turn that off. Why is that on? Hello? What the fuck, dude? So many issues. And why? Right now.
This is
Oh,
called
there he is.
We Do
Okay,
Everything Without
fuck.
Gray. Oh shit! There he
No.
is.
Shut the fuck up, you wanker.
But you
Oh.
said your thing. Google says.
Yeah.
There you go. You're back now.
Hey.
Look at
Welcome
that
back.
sexy man.
I got so fucking scared that everything froze. I'm like, no, not right now.
We have to talk about everything again.
No.
Turns out he hasn't been streaming this whole time.
If that happens, I will delete my account right here, right now.
So,
So yeah, Derek had just said Alan Wake was.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't. Well, like maybe that's the part that was like, okay, you don't want it spoiled. We will cut everything. Because I haven't played it yet. I only played the beginning when
I
I
would.
visited.
It's very good, though.
When I visited Tito, and then we watched Broly, so I didn't finish it.
Broly.
Go, Broly. Go, Broly.
God, you're such a nerd. I love it.
Nerd. Okay, we're almost 1 minute until the 2 hour mark is hit. So Tito, you want to wrap it up?
Sure, I have a story, and this is probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh my god, you lost
Ever.
your virginity.
I'm still a virgin.
God, no way.
Get out of the house! The virgin's in the house!
His uncle took it.
Oh god. Jeez.
So, this was in Syracuse, right? So a little backlog. My mom used to run a daycare out of, our home.
Kids are
So-
scary.
Kids are scary.
True.
But so this was one night. I know I had said I'd stop staying up late, but I began again, right? So the now dining room was a daycare center. So there was like shelving units with plastic bins, and you put the toys in them. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, right?
Si, senor.
So one night, there's the dining room or the daycare center, and then the next room over is a bathroom. I'm taking a shit, right?
Ah, nice.
Everybody is asleep, and I mean everybody, and I'm the only one up. So I'm sitting there, and I'm just about to wrap up, right? And then all of a sudden, all the bins in the daycare room just fall over. The entire top shelf, all of them, just fall over. And then I hear something go, like it's like a manly like frustration. It's like, "Ah!" And I was like, holy fuck, what the hell was that? So I got up, didn't even wipe my ass, okay?
I was gonna ask that. That's my follow-up question.
Nope. Ran upstairs, didn't even look in the room because I was terrified. The light was off and everything. Ran upstairs, grabbed my older sister. She's like, what? What is wrong? And I was like, there's something downstairs or someone downstairs. You know, I didn't know what it was. And she was like, no, there's nobody downstairs. You're fine. I was like, we got to go check, but I have to wipe my ass. So like, just
so you know. She's like, yeah, you smell like shit.
So
What a
I was
shitty
like, just
situation.
I was like, just stand at the top of the stairs outside of the bathroom. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me. She's like, fine, fine. So whatever. I go wipe. And we go downstairs. We turn on the light. Nobody's in there. The windows are locked. All the doors are locked. There's nobody in the bathroom. Nobody in the house at all. But all the toys were just scattered all over the floor. And to this day, I still don't know what the hell it was or how it happened.
Sounded like Goku was there, just going Super Saiyan or some shit.
Just to go even further beyond. But yeah, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Like I was
Me too.
terrified.
So
Maximum overdrive.
before I end it, we have 3 titles. We have Sonic is Stalin confirmed.
Yes.
A shitty situation.
And we're almost done.
Or
Because-
Burger King foot lettuce.
Or Burger King food lettuce.
I think
I'm
Burger
so
King
fucking
lettuce
sick
is
of that Burger
popular
King
in
foot.
circles.
We said it like 20 times.
Yeah. Demonetized.
Okay, we will figure that out.
Or we can mix all 3.
Burger King, shitty.
Stalin.
No, here.
Shitty Stalin.
Shitty
Not here,
Stalin Burger King footlet.
Sonic. Fuck. Stalin Sonic. Shitty Burger King foot lettuce.
No, you ready? I'm typing it out.
Okay,
just so
okay,
they
we're
can read
waiting.
it.
Oh, yeah, you hit those keys.
Slam those fucking keys. Wow, imagine typing a title that's less than 5,000 words.
Jesus, are you
Yeah,
typing
we
an
said a
essay?
title, not a
No, it's
fucking
because
paragraph.
I keep messing up, so I have to keep backspacing.
You can't do it under pressure, guys. Don't watch them.
Stalin Sonic orders Burger King food lettuce and gets shit. That's
Gets
it.
the shits.
That's gets the shit.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be better.
Okay, that's.
And then in parentheses, he didn't wipe.
He did wipe.
I will put that in the description. Just he didn't write.
Yeah.
Babies.
And he's typing it. He didn't wipe. He's putting another essay in.
Word.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
So I thank everybody for watching, and of course you guys for hanging out with me again. The sequel. Yes.
Okay. This is just gonna.
Oh my god.
Dinkleberg.
Dinkleberg.
Love that show, man. I miss it.
So
Same.
thank you again, everyone, Cal, Tito, Derek, Cam, for hanging out with us about horror stories. Next podcast in 2 weeks again. Tito and Cam will, and of course I will be there. Maybe another guest. Fuck you, Cal. You're not invited. So,
Alright,
yeah,
I'll just
I
go
will.
knock myself then. Cal gets a fuck you, I get nothing.
You don't even get a fuck.
I don't get a fuck you, I don't get a thank you, I don't get shit. I'm just
I
here.
thanked you, you dumbass.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
Bruh. So
Anyway.
next podcast in 2 weeks. I will let you know what the
Look at the stream, it's fucking his mouth when he's saying Dinkleberg.
Oh no.
Okay.
There you go.
closer.
Yeah, let's end this.
Okay,
Jesus.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, come on.
Come on,
Shut
I
the
got a
fuck
shit,
up.
dude. I'm turtlenecking here.
So we're gonna rate.
Anyway, if you guys like what you saw here today, please like, subscribe, and comment below.
Click that bell.
Just saying that makes me not want to.
Also, this is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend.
I will let you know what the next subject will be of the podcast. Hope you enjoyed it, and let's rate this filthy dude.
Oh, I see what you did
Hey.
there. Deuces.
Later.
Fuck you.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh shit.
How are you?
Are you gonna fucking rate today?
I'm trying my best.
All right, guys. Welcome to the podcast.
It's been 2 weeks since we talked about Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King Funlanas.
Imagine knowing how to raid.
Imagine,
Do you need me to take care of this for you? What do you?
There we
I'll
go,
let
we
you
got it.
Shut the fuck up.
First Tito introduces the podcast. Now he has to introduce you to rating.
Tito didn't
Sure,
introduce
Dad.
me. This was a plan I already had, and he didn't want to.
I didn't like it. It was
yeah,
trash.
Fuck you. So thanks again for hanging out, and peace.